Drop it.
And what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing? All right. Let's get right to it. Yeah, let me see something here. I'm trying to, there we go. There we go. All right. Just trying to get this to load properly. Oh, interesting. My STB line is, okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm on the wrong time frame. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Yeah. Gnarly sons of bitches. How you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning. All right. Let's go ahead. Rock and roll. Let's go ahead. Make some money. We're going to be on NQ. Let's do this. Okay. So you guys know, right? Market open. We don't touch much of anything, right? So if you were in on this trade and you were rocking and rolling, you made some money on this trade. You made a crap ton of money on this trade. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, trade did what it needed to do. You broke above, if you got in, managed your risk. You broke above the 1.33, probably managed a 2-to-1 with this system. Now, guys, let me show you something. All right. This system is 100% alerts driven, right? You have to get on over to Game Trades to get these alerts, but they're 100% alerts driven in that you go ahead, you go to your indicators, you go to alerts, you go from price, you go to trend tracker, and then it's high probability setup. You click that once per bar. That's all you do. Once per bar close, rather, right? Set it once per bar close, hit create, and it's going to alert you when you have your high probability setup. Also, it's going to alert you when you get your caution zone. Okay. So remember we talked about yesterday, right, guys? Where we entered the trade and then you see this happen with the STB line, you would go ahead and just bring your stop up. Okay. That's it's as simple as it gets, right? You're guaranteeing profit. I mean, you're guaranteeing a little over a 1.3 or 1.5 to 1 here, right? Should we have gotten in on this trade? Now there's really nothing to do. There's nothing to do. Absolutely nothing to do. So we don't go ahead and force trades, right, guys? By the way, how you like the hat? We don't force trades. Otherwise, you do fuck around and find out. Well, okay. So we avoid the trades. There's nothing to do here. There's nothing to chase here. The trade happened here. What we want to see, if we zoom on out, guys, well, we are bullish. We are above the 200 here, right? We're above the 200. So maybe, just maybe, we got a trade design down. Cool. And then we wait for another bullish setup to take us to the promised land. But we don't chase these candles down. Okay? We had our fun with this trade design if we got in. Now, for those who did not enter a trade just yet, you guys already know the rules. It's 9:45 or the first trade design, right? It's 9:45 or the first trade design because you let the market choose a direction and you play the correction. That's all we do, right? We're not here to speculate. We're not here to assume. We're not here to guess, right? The system just literally spells it out for you, okay? It's, yeah. This is just chop, maybe. Maybe you're going to get seduced into this candle. We have a retracement here. That's what this is being called, a retracement right up here in this genie and the guide up there, okay? Not saying bullish. Okay. So when we look, we see we have a level right here. There goes a level right there. Now, why is this level important? This level is what I would use to establish my risk should I get an entry. So if I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, well, things are in my favor, I would want to be able to use a level to help me define my risk, right? Not that it's something I'm going to do right now, but it is 940. All right. Actually, yeah. So we get a 945 candle. We can maybe define a trade above this level with the potential. Oh, we have a level here. We have a level here. We have to draw these out, right? We can't just assume that we're going to get a free ride to the promised land, right? So we have these levels. These are things that we have to pay attention to. They're the most recent levels on the chart. Okay. So what does this mean? This means it has to break. You see what's happening there? All right. And if this here would be my risk, this is a decent zone for me. So, you know what? What time is it? It's going to be 9:41. I'm just going to put an order on the top of this level. I'm going to buy right there. And I'm going to hang out, right? Now, the thesis remains the same. We're still bullish, right? But the reason why we say don't chase a trade is because we can't define risk. But we have now, right? We've defined the risk within this box. So we have an entry point here, and we have our stop loss down here. And that risk is basically going to be like 20 points on NQ. Okay. Now, keep in mind, guys, I did not just jump into the trade. I did not chase this candle. I'm telling the candle to earn the entry. If it doesn't earn the entry, I risk nothing. All right. Now, okay, it's earned the entry. It's in. We are in there. And now we have to see if it's going to hold. Now, that's never fun. You see right there, it's coming back down into the zone here. Never fun. This is why we say don't chase trades, right? But this looks like a great opportunity as long as we remain disciplined. But this is how you trade this type of setup. Okay. So what we're going to see here is maybe we get a candle close and hold. Okay. And I think this just proves out a really, really solid point as well. Maybe we wanted to see the candle close above the level, hold above the level before we assessed our entry, right? Make sense, guys? So we're just going to chill here and see what happens. I'm not really too worried. Nice. Trickster. Got the 2% profit. Sweet. Sweet. So let's see here. That's exactly what I just said. We'll wait for candle close. Absolutely. That would be an ideal situation to wait for candle close. What I've done though is I've situated my risk. My risk is really, really tight here. My risk up here is very similar to the risk down here. So I'm not really worried. We get a candle close, and then maybe I'll go ahead and add to my winner here. Well, excuse me. Hi. We got to go back to the display. Then we got to zoom on in so you guys can see. Now I'm up $660, 690, 675. Okay, interesting point here. Because this is a high risk zone, well, we got our system telling us right here, like we're good to go, right? You guys see that there, right? Nice 870, 840, 885. Cool. Do we have a target way up here? Potentially we do. Okay. Potentially we have our target way up here. Now, what I have to worry about now is making the trade free. Okay. So in this instance, I'm going to make the trade free. So of course I have to set my stop and I'm just going to bring it up here. Right. So basically this trade has absolutely influence. It has absolutely no influence on me now. I entered the trade. We know where we're going. Guys, we're coming up this way, right? There's a level here. right there, right? What I like to do is I like to curb that level, and I'm going to sell just shy of it. I'm gonna sell way up here, just shy of it. If anybody wants a peek on my earnings, well, that's 2,300, 2,400 bucks as we're approaching 2,500 bucks, 2,600 bucks. We're coming, guys. This is how you trade 1348. Okay, there we go. Beautiful, isn't it? There we go. We can get the fill done. All right, close that. Nice. Done for the day. $2,700 on one trade, right? We established our risk. We defined our risk box where our stop loss was. It was win, lose, or draw. However, let's talk about this. Now, I'm going to remove the drawings. Now, why did this make sense? It made sense because RSI was above his moving average. And then, of course, we had trend tracker, print green, right? Everything was in confluence. Everything was in confluence. We go from yellow to green. The band is green. The line is green. Green, green, green. It's all green. It's green, bro. It's green. The colorblind is green. Making money. Secure the bag on the level. Thanks, Gabe. I'm done with my day. That's all you had to do, boys and girls. The gamer. Round of applause to gamer. He really feels like Trent Tracker and Gabe Trent was the last thing he needed before it clicked. That's all you needed. Sweet. There you go. $1,000 on 2 prop accounts. Trust the system. There you go. With 1 contract. Love it. And guys, she's still going. She's still going. Okay. So, if you were in this trade, right? If you were in this trade, guys, and you took this up, yeah, you do have levels, right? But there's a couple of things that you could have done. There's a couple of things you could do. Okay. Now I took profit because that's just who I am. But you could wait for that STB line to go yellow, and then what are we doing? We're taking our stop and bringing it right up to the line to protect some of the profits, maybe, or we just protect our entry and then wait for the alert on one of these boxes down here, a trend tracker, to give us a yellow print. And listen, if the STB line goes yellow and you bring it up and it doesn't stop you out, great. Now you're waiting for the alert for that yellow box to print. Difference. I mean, having these alerts, come on. It's a difference between not securing the bag and making hundreds, possibly $1,000 a trade. Like, look it, I got nothing to show you guys. All right, we're not gonna fuck around and find out. A fun hat, love it. My barber gave this to me. Thank you, Gio. All right, got tired of me saying it. So now you guys gonna have to read this forever. Because I'm gonna wear this hat till load grows, right? J Matt, good morning. Oh, Nunez, hey, we were trying to get filled at the beginning. Didn't get filled. That's fine. We don't chase the trade. Scott. Yeah. He is into 1 minute for prop accounts. This is why I hate prop accounts, because prop accounts are going to force you to be a jitterbug. It's going to force you to be a jitterbug. Okay. Like, this is why I love people when they trade their own money, so yeah. Well, and shout outs to my brother. Today is his first day trading ever at this system and made $220. $250. Yeah. I wonder if he's on the stream. Dude, what time do I gotta get out of here? Now we got a meeting with the landlord. I'm gonna open up another storefront, which is gonna be cool. I'm excited for that one. It's the best system. It's still getting better every day. Absolutely. It gets better every day, guys. Look at it. Like, I'm excited. The system just kicks ass. And me and Hoppotato were having a conversation last night. This system is just really going to go next level. Next level. Like you're going to want to tell your family about this. Members at church, you want to scream it off the mountaintop of how like awesome the system is. I mean, it already is, right? And then of course our affiliate program is actually working with automatic approvals, guys. So you head on over to our affiliate program, our partner program, become an affiliate, make money with us, right? So Defo made 3%. That's awesome. Waiting for 945 really changed the game for you. Of course, you want to be patient because the market chooses the direction, you play the correction, right? Or it's going to confirm it. Yeah, people want to go ahead and like they sit there like, I wonder why he's got that role. I mean, come on, no, we're not doing it, make the money. You're like, yeah, you're fucking stupid. Like, listen to someone who does it for a living. It does it really, really well. Many of you might not even have a year under your belt. Just trust me on this. Oh, Christopher is making 1K a day. It's great, right? I mean, 1K a day. That's 22,000 a month. That's not good, cool. Yeah, let's see. Wait, maybe not. He's really following the rules, so I doubt it. Let me just check on him. Um, this guy that takes you 2 days to make $1,000 at your job. Damn. Let's see. Just get back to the charts. Let's look at other opportunities. You guys want to look at like other stocks, right? Let's look at other opportunities. Let's see. What's CL doing? Okay, so CL, we got the X's here. This is actually a teaching moment, right? So you guys, you got the X's here. Ain't nothing to do. Ain't nothing to do here. There's nothing to do. It's here at the 200. It's bouncing around. It's consolidating. There's a level. I mean, no, you don't take this down, right? You get the signal here. It's bullshit. And then, of course, you get this bar here, but you know it's still bullshit because it's the 200. We don't do that, right? We don't do that. And you got the level there. Man, you know, talk about respecting levels. You got price action coming down to the level once again. You get that bar once again. Now you break that level, you're coming down here, right? What you want? It's oil. The volatiles. I don't want to trade oil. Let's go ahead and look at gold. Gold futures. You know, I really will want to know how much Mr. T's neck would be worth right now because gold is like what, $3,500 fucking dollars? Like, you imagine all that gold he was rocking in the 80s? Well, what would I mean, what were we talking about in the 80s? It was like $100. Like who for? Well, now it's great, whatever. Oh man, Mr. T, man. Ooh, all that gold. Okay, let's see. GLD. That's been interesting stuff recently. Okay, so Funko let's go ahead and check that out. GLD, GC right here, guys. It paid you damn near from like your entry all the way down to this level here. Gave you a 2.5 to 1. You're done. You're done. It's 2.5%. You made a 2.5% return on your risk. What? Let's go. Well, 2.5% return on your port with a 1% risk. How's yeah? You're making bank. You'd be a millionaire with 2.5%. You'd be a millionaire like, I don't know, 8 months, something like that, something weird. So let's go ahead and look at GLD. GLD. Is this what you want me to look at? I mean, broke the 200. Uh, I mean, we just follow the system and get paid. Ah. Oh, interesting things. No, that's just a gap up. There's nothing interesting there. Yeah, I love how traders go ahead and chase gap ups and gap downs. It's just so fucking stupid to me. But yeah, just like I would have touched this with a 10-foot pole. I would not touch this. Let's see. What else? Anybody still like, hey, GME, wait, what is it? GME? Yeah, there's like a game stuff. Oh my God, game stuff is, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, oh man. And you gotta go to them. Pre-market here, U45, right up here. Is a 9-1 on the risk? I don't know. You know, honestly, I'll put this out there. Go ahead and snip this part of this video as well, right? If people over at GME and AMC actually used my system, you would actually have a squeeze because there'll be constant pressure because the people who are actually trading them are actually making money. And if they're making money, what are they doing? They're building a port. And if they're building a port, what are they doing? They're scaling their monies, right? They're scaling it. They're getting bigger, bigger. So then they're trading larger, larger. Yeah. No, they're not. No, they're not. When you got like $25 worth of shares, like shut up. Like seriously, the GME crew is still in the fucking narrative, but then AMC is just like sitting there, just looking at foreskin, like, man, like shut up, dude. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at AMC because we're gonna put some salt on the wound here. I'm already their favorite fucking villain. I really don't care. Look at that. It's this fucking piece of shit stock. Like, I'd be happy to short the fucking thing right here. Oh, I'd be so happy. Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, there you go. I'm so happy here. Fuck these guys. Like our system prints. Our system just prints. Motherfuckers out there like, who be praying and make some money. And I'm out here like, I'm not Jesus. You can call me Jesus. Like I'll take you to the promised land, right? Promised fuck. Like a guys are just chilling here. There's nothing to do. Oh man. So Fernando says levels on our system are spot on, man. Thanks to you and Hot Potato. Yeah, they're fucking spot on. These levels are gold, man. They're gold. It's literally my job is to make sure you guys can't fuck this up. Like, the only way you can fuck this up, guys, is if you just still want to just think things your own way. That's the only way you can mess this up. I mean, we could go back to NQ. Let's talk about NQ for a second, right? This thing is still going, right? And how do you can't mess this up. Just can't. You can't mess this up. Look at, come on. Where is it going? Where do you think it's gonna go, guys? Oh, the Kraken update. You'll find out when you find out. Right? But it's only for average overactive trades. 1348, I've given you guys everything. I've given you guys the kitchen sink. I've given you everything. I've given you the maid, the cook, everything. Now it's all about game trades from now on. Seriously. Like, if you guys want to evolve as traders, then the next step is game trades. I mean, all in is only $268 a month. All in. Total was only 268. 248. They gave trades. That's all you're in for. If you're serious, if you take the system seriously, you're not worried about that because you're making money. Like, you see the people here, like, I make $1,000 across all my prop firm accounts. They're making money. If anything, I'm undervalued. That's why Gabe Trades exists, because you guys were not letting me command my value at 1348 because you guys wanted me to keep it fucking cheap. Right? And I get it. You wanted it to be cheap, but you weren't letting me dictate my value. And so now I'm gonna tell you, you want more of me? You want more of my system? Because I don't know what you Gabe trades. I really don't give a shit at this point. So that's really it here. Making money. Making money here, guys. You're still in this trade until you get an alert. How many of you in the chat right now are over at Gabe Trades? And how many of you have set up that alert? Or you're just chilling and you're waiting for that alert to happen? The peace of mind that you have, if you got a day job, you're good, right? If you don't want to look at the charts, you're good. Right? And we do have some secret time frames that this actually works even better on. We got some secret time frames that this works better on. Like, seriously. It's beautiful. And you're still in this NQ trade. See, and it's going for all the glory up here at this level. That's what Ann's going for. Now, Ann, I gotta ask you, Ann, are you protecting any of your profits? I hope so. Stops the profit. Good. Good. Guys, we leave nothing to speculation. We don't care about the news. We don't care about anything, right? We're just like, what the chart's telling us. Right? I saw the action. Oh, 2%. Yeah, way to go. Guys, ain't nothing to do. I think the stream's over. There's nothing to do. I mean, unless we see a trade design down, right? But now for the trade design to go down, we also need trade design down. We also need to be below the 200, right? We're bearish. Otherwise, there's a trade design down, then we wait for the trade design up, right? That makes the most sense. And the reason why that makes most sense is because the market's all about buy low, sell high, right? So you would want to let the market come down. Okay, maybe even around this level. You get a cheaper entry and then come right back up to, where the market was. That's how we trade. We don't trade to move down. It's going against the trend. Okay. Let's see what ES is doing. Actually, I don't want to be a fucking degen. Who wants me to be a degen? Right? The reason why I say I want to be a degen, oh man, because I had that level here. I knew where that level was. That's why it was like, let me be the degen here. Now that's a level, and so I could go ahead and just like buy right there. I don't really care. Right? That was a level that I had. So now what I'm gonna do is wait, damn it, cursor. Okay, here we go. All right. Nice. We're up. $20. Want to zoom on in? There you go. $150, $100. Like, this is gonna be lunch money. $300. This is lunch money. All right, I'm making lunch money for my business partners today. We're gonna go ahead and check out a space. Then we're gonna go ahead and grab some lunch. Some chicken wings and Modelo's. All right, Brandon, I'm not going through this with you. Like, just go into the community. Like I've said it 100 times, right? We have we have the system and oh my god, no, I'm just not doing this. I mean, it's gonna give me ulcers. Can someone lead Brandon the right direction? So I got beat up here. Look at that. Now I'm down $700. It really sucks, right? All right. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some more, right? Side dollar cost average in, 8 contracts in, down $100. What I'm gonna do now is I know right up here somewhere, right, right there. There we go. Now we're up $600, $700. You guys are watching us? You zoom on in. All right, that's a quick $1,000, $1,100, $1,200. That's more than I deserve. I'm done. I'm done. It's just done. Like, you're out at 18,730. Okay, let's go back to NQ for a second. Now, actually, we could go back even looking at this trade here. I had no signs and no reason to actually get out of the trade, did we guys? But hey, it was $1,200. So I made what $2,500. What is this? $3,700 day? And NQ is going right up to his level. Talk about stress-free trading, guys. This is as good as it's gonna get. We go back to NQ right here. NQ is coming. It's flirting with that level. Oh my god. It's like right there. Right there. Guys, look it. Look it. Okay. Please do not treat this like your wives. When she says she's almost there, you almost always fail her, right? The market's not going to judge you for taking profit right now. Like, just take a profit. Yeah, it's almost there. It does actually the one time your wife be happy that you just take profit, right? You realize those gains doesn't play her. Right? We're approaching a level. There's really no reason to get greedy, right? Because this level here, as we get closer and closer and closer, you just you might get that volatility, right? You might get a bunch of sell orders waiting for you up here. So while you're trying to get out, get a bunch of sell orders, and then it fucking dies on you, right? So what you want to do is you're getting close to it. You always play defense, and we just close the position right here. Okay, makes sense. So, Brandon, to answer your question really quickly, because one of my things here is like when you got members of the community, yeah, you lean on other people, but you don't seek out the answers yourself. There's an announcement that was made by, there you go, thank you, the gamer. There's an announcement made by Hot Potato, and this is your cheat sheet. I suggest you go ahead and seek out the answers. You know, it's like at the end of the day, you're not special, bro. You're just really not. And this is a message that goes out to everybody else too, who thinks like you can just be, jump on other people's backs for other people to give you an answer without you seeking out the truth yourself. This is just the most fucking annoying thing on earth. I'm sorry. I'm just highly irritated by it because we do see that there's there's a large minority of people who actually do this. And it just weighs down like the community. It just feels like so redundant and boring. And this is one of the reasons why we have a lot of people who are out there making money and they do not contribute to the community because it's annoying that people do not seek the answers for themselves because we're constantly providing it. Now, I know, I don't know. Maybe I need coffee. Maybe I'm just irritable this morning, which I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be irritable, but uh, it's just, I don't know. I'm tired of the same thing over and over. And people are just too fucking lazy and entitled to go ahead and seek things out. Search for it, right? It's posted. It's posted every single day. Exactly. And the daily rules reminder. Thank you, Hot Potato. I'm done. We're signing out. Jeez, we made money. We made money, guys. I really don't need to do much more. So